Make sure to stay until the end. We're going to share a common mistake people make and they end up spending thousands of dollars on parts and repairs they actually do not need. All that will be covered in this video today. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Super quick helpful video to any of you having problem that you hear a noise behind the dash, guys, clicking behind the dash when you change the climate control settings, temperature on GMC Sierra, that generation here from year 2014 to 2018. Stay with us, we'll explain what can easily cause that, how we can fix it, what we see here at the garage, that it could be quite simple fix. We'll explain how to test the component and how to replace it as well. We'll talk about that, but if you need to buy replacement parts, tools, we'll share the information in the description of the video below. Check it out and you can see where we get most of our tools and supplies from. So let's start on it now, guys. So before we start, let us tell you guys a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix pretty much anything. Why we guys do all that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. By the way guys, check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs. So let's go ahead guys and start on it now. If you guys have clicking noise behind the dash when you change the temperature climate control settings, the first thing you want to check is of course some fuses for the climate control system. Then we'll explain of course what else can cause that we see probably 8 out of 10 times. But first always check your fuses as well, where they're located. We'll be working actually in 3 different fuse boxes. The first one is on the driver's side. Go ahead, okay, and open the driver door on the side of the dash. You see that cover here, go ahead and pry it open. Behind it you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one. But before we guys continue, okay, that generation GMC Sierra has many hidden fuse boxes and this is just one of them. That's why we made one special video on our YouTube channel that's called GMC Sierra fuse box location and diagram. Check it out, it's a video people told us save them thousands of dollars in repairs. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is guys very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the J-case fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume guys that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse. Sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen guys at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. So first, what do we need to check guys? Here we need to check 2 fuses. The first fuse is known as fuse number 22. It's this double micro 3-blade fuse, really hard to find a replacement fuse like that, so always keep some spare ones in the glove box. We'll have a link in the description of the video below where you can get it from. Next, check fuse number 26, again micro 3-blade fuse. Then open the passenger door. On the side guys, you have another cover that looks just like the driver's side. Pry it open and you have similar fuse box as well on the passenger side. Here specifically guys, okay, we will need to check fuse number 43. This is the main blower motor fan fuse here for the climate control system. Then open the hood and here you have another fuse box on the driver's side that most people know about in the engine bay. Open that cover guys, facing the engine, it's on the right side and that's what it looks like. This is a 2018 model guys. 2018 model. If you have by the way 2013 to 17 things may differ, so we'll explain about both, but let's start with 2018 model. First we need to check fuse number 35. You see that fuse right here? That 10M fuse will need to be checked guys. Then we need to locate fuse number 52, that 10M fuse right here. That's very important fuse. The next step guys, okay, will be fuse number 55. It's that micro 3-blade fuse right here. Check this one out. Then we need to locate fuse guys 56, micro 3-blade fuse here as well. And next we need to of course check relay 67 right here. Make sure everything works there as well. If you have a 2000, let me show you now, 2000 and which one is a better view? 2013 through 2017, guys, you will need to check fuse number 35 will be exactly the same location here. Then you have fuse number 52 again. Then you need to check fuse number 56 right here, and you need to 56 is right here and 57. Different numbers but the same location, and you need to check relay 68 instead of 67. Now if all that checks out fine, check out behind the dash, guys, on that GMC Sierra. You're going to have either single or dual climate control. Now if you have a single climate control, you have one of these. If you have dual climate control, you have two of these. But actually, okay, you will have some more as well. This is known as a blend door actuator. We'll talk about that in a second. You will have, if it's single climate control, you have one to regulate the temperature. If you have dual climate control, you have two devices like that. But you will have an extra device that switches the airflow. They go to the windshield or to the air vents or the footwell compartment. These guys, blend door actuator, consists of electric motor, usually plastic gears that wear out, crack, and that starts skipping. That's why you start hearing that noise. We've seen on some newer vehicles fail as early as 7,000 miles from our experience, guys. So if you hear clicking behind the dash, okay, every time you change temperature, start the vehicle after sitting for a long time, it's very likely it's a bad blend door actuator. If you want to know what are the symptoms of bad blend door actuator and how to test blend door actuator or how to replace blend door actuator, we'll have videos on our YouTube channels that will teach you how to do that step by step. But the most common things we see here at the garage for that noise is bad blend door actuator that causes it. So guys, this GMC Sierra has all kinds of different fuses, different kinds of relays, and those could be really hard to find. If you're in the middle of nowhere, you cannot find a replacement one, you may be stuck because of that. So we recommend, guys, okay, to get some spare ones and put in the glove box for a peace of mind. We will share the information in the description of the video below where you can get them from at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time. Hopefully, guys, the video was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Thank you for watching. See you next time.